Reiki with Will here, May 13th, 2017. Today's video is sending Aquarian Fire and Reiki for physical pain. Today, your hands will be temporarily empowered so that you can give yourself the energy. You can apply Aquarian Fire to yourself or to someone else for physical pain. And I'm making this video for several reasons. One, to heal with love, with love, with love. Two, lately I've had many people and many requests for healing physical pain. And the third reason is some people believe that Aquarian Fire and Reiki is simply goodwill. And I will let the energy speak for itself so you can feel that there's a difference between goodwill and energy and it being applied to your physical pain or someone else's physical pain. They can be the judge. You can feel how your hands feel. You can feel the energy flowing through it. You can feel, if you're applying it to yourself, if you're the recipient, you can feel that the energy is flowing into you, that it is helping your body heal itself. It is bringing energy to the areas that need healing and allowing it and helping it to heal. Yes, goodwill is involved. I personally consider goodwill to be when we're driving and we see somebody changing a tire on the side of the road. When we pull over and we stop and we offer to help, that's goodwill. That goodwill goes a long way, but that's goodwill. There are other examples of goodwill. To me, it all involves, it comes from humanity and our hearts and helping somebody else that's in need. And to the recipient of that goodwill, if we're in need and somebody else offers the help, that's the goodwill. They're also offering the help. And if we're receiving, if we're on the side of the road and we have a flat tire and we don't know how to change a tire, or we don't have the equipment, or if we need a jump, there's plenty of times that my car has needed a jump and I've needed jumper cables. Well, if you don't have it, you're relying on someone else having it, one, but them also sharing it, their goodwill, sharing it with us. So let's get right down to the empowering of the hands. And so as a forewarning for some of you, I also speak several different light languages, and it's going to come through in this video. So if you hear me speak not English and not any language that you understand, that's a part of my process of allowing the energy to flow through me to you. So here we go. So why don't I ask you to hold up your hands. If you want your hands empowered, and I am asking the Aquarian Fire to flow in, through, and around this video in every way and everywhere and every when. And as long as this video is posted, the energy is inside this video, and you can come back and charge your hands and apply it for a treatment. You could also come for a class where you could learn how to utilize the energy, get ignited, or for Reiki, get attuned, and learn the techniques and learn how to allow the energy to flow through. Everyone has the ability to naturally do energy work, to allow energy to flow, but learning the techniques and getting attuned and getting ignited is a profound experience in itself. It's empowering. So I ask you to raise your hands and bring it up as close to the monitor, as close to my hands as possible. Let me try to get my hands in the screen. Trying to do this is a little odd for me. There we go. And so I'm transferring whatever energy you wish to receive. If you wish the Aquarian Fire, I ask the Aquarian Fire to flow in, through, and around your hands in every way and everywhere and every when. And I Kawarana ashishoata akahashiyakahatawa natakahashishuku ta nanawashishiwiata hokananihiwata. So light language speaks from my heart, and at times it's channeled from outside of me, and other times it's channeled from deep within me. And when I speak, I'm speaking to the deepest levels of your soul. I'm speaking to your hands. I'm speaking to whatever. At that point, what translation was, I invite you to receive the energy, to allow yourself to feel the energy for healing purposes of physical pain. So I ask you to set your intention to receive the energy for the healing of whomever. It could be yourself, it could be for your spouse, it could be for your child, it could be for your parent, it could be for anybody that's experiencing this physical pain. And if you'd like to receive Reiki, empowered in your hands, I ask Reiki to flow into your hands. Whatever's needed in this now. And for Aquarian Fire, I engage in the divine flow of Aquarian Fire. Takohorna arasahia tatatarshawa katananaya sahu tataharasha kuhini atshini utataharaya hu kachwa na sihi katahonaya chichua nihia katarna hawasasahu shoyoto. Now at this point, hopefully you're feeling something in your hands. My hands are on fire and sweating at this point. Now at this point, I ask you to take your hands and place them on yourself, wherever you're having physical pain. Along with our intention, I set aside my ego and my personality so that I may be a clear channel for Reiki and the Aquarian Fire. And I send Reiki and the Aquarian Fire for the highest good of all recipients, for the highest good of all. So now let's put it to the test. Let us take our hands, our empowered hands, and place them on the injured areas of ourselves or on our recipient. And to me, my knees have been hurting lately, so I'm placing my hands on my knees, and I'm asking the energy to flow through. Now with Reiki and the Aquarian Fire, Reiki is the universal life force energy. It surrounds us, it's all around us, and they're the building blocks of life. And science has showed us over the years and years and years, but lately in our awareness, we've only been aware of DNA recently, and subatomic particles, smaller than an atom, and what atoms are made of, and the subatomic particles that we've learned of lately, and now we're getting smaller and smaller with the quarks and neutrinos and the boson-Higgs particles. What other particles? What are we going to learn in the next 50 years? What are we going to learn about where will our awareness be? So we have all this energy that's around us, and Reiki is the universal life force energy, and Aquarian Fire is the building blocks of the universe. And we are made of this stuff. When we allow this energy to work with us, and I stress allow, because we have free will. And besides choice, I can choose to have pizza for dinner, or I can choose to have spaghetti. Besides basic choices that we all understand, free will on earth is a little different than the spiritual free will. I mean, besides that we can still apply the same things, we can choose to be employed. We can choose to earn money. We can choose to pay our mortgage and our rent. We can choose to buy food and eat. And we're doing this because we're taught and we've learned that keep your hands on, allow the energy to flow. I'm just going to keep talking. We've learned and experienced that when we don't eat for a while, we get hungry. And we're told that we're going to die when we don't eat. And so we want to continue to eat. And we know that we go buy food from the store. So we need money. So we need a job to get the money so that we can eat. And we don't like sleeping in the rain and outside. So we use our money to put a roof over our heads. Gee, I don't know where I was going with that. So there's this basic energy and free will. And with the free will is we can choose not to earn money. Well, how are we going to get the food? How are we going to get the roof over our head? Well, some people panhandle. Some people trade services. And we can choose to work. And if we get hundreds of years ago, if a raiding party came into our village, we could be taken slaves. And we can choose, at that point, we can choose to be a slave. We can choose to fight the slavers. You know, most likely we're going to die if that's the case. But we can choose. That is free will. We can choose to live or die. In a spiritual sense, free will is we can choose any action, no matter what the consequences is, and we can allow it to happen or not allow it to happen. Now, free will when receiving energy work is somebody can put their hands on you, and if you're denying the energy to flow, then the energy will stop because this energy is respecting your free will. Aquarian Fire and Reiki will always respect free will. They're both non-egoic energies. And so if you're saying no, it won't receive it. Well, there's also, besides free will, we have our belief systems and whether we're open to something or not. And allowing this energy by setting our intentions, by you putting up your hands, you have set your intention to receive the energy. It's a good thing. And for the people who believe that energy is simply goodwill, well, feel your hands, okay? And when those hands are on you, is it goodwill? Does it feel like goodwill? Does it feel like energy's flowing into you? Do you feel heat? Cold, tingling? It's different every single time. It doesn't have to feel the same. But do you feel energy that's flowing? And somebody's goodwill, that could be just them taking a wet sponge and wiping your brow because you're sweating or you have a fever. The water is cool and it's going to help cool you down, but the person doing it is still that's a goodwill act. This energy very probably is coming from somebody doing a goodwill act. And if you're one of the people that are receiving somebody else's empowered hands, then them placing it on you is an act of goodwill as well. So we've engaged our intention to receive. The empowered hands have engaged intention to receive the energy so that they can give. And that's also part of our belief systems, is that the energy either will work or won't work. So I ask recipients to open your mind and open your heart to allow this energy. Maybe it'll start out as a possibility. Hey, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm willing to receive any help that I can. And then if that's the case, Koshawaya akahashiyaka nanohoa tatakashiwa kana noura tatara asakahashaho kahataniya tichuananahawa tatasiya nahashashihua ka achawa kahiyashaya kananahawa tatarasa kohuna nahushahoka tishiwiya hawananahua. With me, the light language comes through when I'm in a session. It comes from my heart. It helps to break down the belief systems. It helps to open for acceptance of the energy. And it works on multiple levels of our beings. It works on me when I speak it, and it works on the recipient when they hear it. And anybody who's in the room and is hearing, who's feeling the energy or hearing the language, it's working on them as well. Which is why I can empower, why the Aquarian Fire and Reiki can empower the video. I simply click the buttons and I speak, but the energy is speaking for itself. My knees are starting to feel a little better, but I'm going to raise my hands. So leave comments below on how your hands feel and how your physical pain feels afterwards. If this is your first experience with light language, comment below on what you think of the light language. And again, the intent is for physical pain. Several people have asked for healings of physical pain, and for me to send Reiki and Aquarian Fire for that. And by no means am I trying to change your mind or bend your free will or anything like that. I simply offer a vibration, allow the energy to speak for itself. You have the free will to stop watching at any point. You have the free will to deny that energy. And you have the free will to keep watching and accept the energy and allow it to flow. There's no judgment coming from me. So for those that have asked for me to send the energy, I sent the energy. I ask Aquarian Fire to flow in, through, and around those individuals who want me to send the energy to targeting the areas of pain in your body, allowing the fresh energy to come in. So why don't we breathe? We breathe with the energy, breathing in the new, and exhaling the old and what no longer serves. Where we can exhale the pain. We give it back to the universe. Breathing in the new. And exhaling the pain. Kishiwi okoho no no katatara shewihi tananaha tatahoshu. Tinia ta tatakuna nar tatahu tishini hu takaharshaha. Kananahawa tatashishi konono kojia tikiria waranaha wa kashi huya tananahusia ka tatikiniya chichikoa. Taranahawa tatigeta tarashahu kananahawa tatatisiacha. And I ask the energy to flow through you, down into Gaia, to ground that pain. Let's just send it to Gaia. Send it to Mother Earth. Allow the energy to be taken away. What no longer serves you. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, releasing. With every new breath, there is a new now. You can choose to be healthy. You can accept the energy. For you are a creator being, and every new now is exactly that, a new now, where you can accept new ideas. You can be more awesome. You can be pain-free. If you choose. So play with your empowered hands. Sending energy where it needs, where the physical pain is. And don't forget the gratitude. With joyous, willful gratitude. My name is Will Mitchell, Reiki with Will. It is my pleasure to serve. Namaste, my friends.